Hello Stampers, my name is Linda Bedinger and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Denver, Colorado. And this is my buddy Puccini, who's quite a load. I think he's getting bigger even now. He was supposed to stop growing about 3 months ago, but I think he's still growing. Anyway, I have a swap video for you today. I was looking back on my channel and I honestly think that the last time I did a swap video was in October of last year. And I had my swaps organized in some shoe boxes with the card and the envelope that it came in, so that I had the name of the person who sent me the card, because I get cards from my team members, people who are on my team that are doing swaps, and I get swaps from a group of demonstrators in Denver that I meet with from time to time. And then of course I get cards from customers and others on my downline team that are team members of one of the other members of my team. And so I get a lot of swaps, and they're usually absolutely beautiful. And I love making sure that I give credit to people. And I had them organized in some shoe boxes, and Puccini upended all of the boxes. I came down to my studio and all of the cards were all over the floor, and envelopes weren't necessarily attached. Some of them still are, some of them are not, but I decided that the designs are so much fun, and that people tell me that they get inspiration for looking at the designs of some of the swaps that I share, and that it's important enough where I can identify the people that I will, and if I can't, well, know that it came from one of those groups of people, and they're all very talented and the cards are wonderful. So I'm just going to go ahead and share the swaps, and there's a ton of them. My guess is that I'm probably going to have to do this in 2, maybe 3 videos, and if I do more than one, which I'm positive it will be because there's a ton of them, I will do them in successive days. So this is going to go up on Friday, so I might do one that goes up on Friday and one that goes up on Saturday and one that goes up on Sunday, so that you get to see all of them in a pretty close series. And so I think we'll just get started with this, and I apologize for the condition, but you know, Puccini helps sometimes and nothing I can do about it. So here, let's just get started. Okay, so this was from such a long time ago that there are fall and Christmas cards in here. And then I have to admit, I had them in date order and I had them in people order, and it's just a big pile of cards now. So I'm just going to start with what's on my desk here. This is actually a more recent swap, and I showed it in, I think, the last video that I put up. And this one was from Sandy Ship, who is on my team and also works with me. And she did this card, and it was inspiration for me to do the card that I did and put up earlier this week. And isn't that just fun? They're just a lot of fun, and not too hard to make, and really kind of an interesting different fold. I hadn't seen that one before. So that is from Sandy Ship. She's here in Denver and is on my team. Now this one is a birthday card, and this one is minus its envelope, and it's done beautifully. This looks like the work of M.J. Owens, but I'm not positive. Anyway, I remember this cabin set with the fences and the trees, and isn't that just gorgeous? I don't know that I would have thought to put those colors together, but it's really pretty. So thank you for whoever provided this one. I think it's a lovely swap. I'm going to try and watch my time here so that I go over about 18 or 20 minutes, and then I'll just pick it up where I left off. Now this one came from Phoebe Bigelow, and Phoebe is part of the demo group here in Denver, although she's moved away now, so she's in Green Valley, Arizona. But isn't that just pretty? She's got some rhinestones on a couple of these flowers, the butterflies, a little bit of Wink of Stella. There's No One Quite Like You. And yeah, this is the Denver demonstrator group. Thanks a bunch, it says on the inside. And she had put something that's saying who it was from. But her name is Phoebe Bigelow. Isn't that fun? And look what she did to the front of her envelope. Isn't that fun? So thank you, Phoebe. Now let's see. This one I know which one it goes with. This was done by Gloria Rapson on my team, and this was a holiday swap that she did, and it says Christmas cheer, and it's got that big sprig of mistletoe and some of that beautiful gold paper. May the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow. Very nice. Thank you, Gloria. All right, this is one without any attachments to it. Very pretty, though. Look at this. It's almost like burlap. It says, Happy Birthday. It's got a couple of die-cut trees. Very simple in many ways. This is a textured, like an embossing folder, gold, and then it looks like mossy meadow, and really quite simple, and it's very striking. And it's a birthday card. Very pretty. Thank you. Now, the next one I have is also Christmas. This was Betty Boone is her name. And look at that. Isn't that pretty on that beautiful iridescent paper? And joy across here. Very simply done, but the embossing on the front of this is just gorgeous. And this is from a subscriber and perhaps a customer who was talking about watching some of my videos and getting ideas, and maybe some people, Betty will get some ideas from your beautiful card. It's very simple and yet very striking, and so this is something that you could do over the holidays with a holiday folder, and just I think this is copper and a copper star and the word joy, and it's absolutely stunning because of the iridescence of the paper. Very nice. Thank you so much, Betty. I appreciate that. And that one actually has an envelope that's close by, so I can I can identify that one. Okay, this is also a Christmas one, and this came from a subscriber, a YouTube subscriber, and look at that. Isn't that pretty? And again, very simply done. This beautiful mistletoe. I see some Wink of Stella on there, a pretty ribbon, and a couple of opaque gems. Simple Merry Christmas. Let me see which way this one opens. May your heart be filled with the joy of the season, and a lovely little message from Joy. I enjoy getting her comments on the videos. Thank you, Joy. I just, so sorry to take so long to show it to everybody. But again, a wonderful inspiration for a Christmas card. And I don't know about you. I mean, I start doing my Christmas cards on videos in October, but I do start them quite early in the year in order to get them ready to go, because I put out quite a few of them. And this one might be from Polly. Let's see. It doesn't say on the inside. It says Happy Birthday, and it's got a deer and some butterflies and this beautiful evergreen paper in the back, and then a tree stamped here with another deer. Isn't that pretty? Again, just the paper on the back does so much, and then an embossing folder over, die cut and then embossed, and then with the paper behind it. It's just beautiful. Very nice. And it could be that that's the one from, I hate to guess. I'm not sure who that one's from. This one is, I got one from Polly Woodard, and it might be this one. Isn't that just beautiful? That is some kind of tool that has been glittered. Oh, how pretty. And then trees in the background, a piece of vellum with some embossing on it, and a couple of leaves. Oh, beautiful. The most wonderful time of the year with a simple gold stamp on the inside. That is just beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And it looks like a piece of tulle that's been perhaps put some glue on it, dipped in some glitter, and then drawn across the card and pulled in behind it. Absolutely stunning. Just beautiful card. All right. Then this one is, isn't that fun? It's a thank you with all my heart. This is a card front with this little pocket and this little die cut and a few little beads there. And then this just tucked in here. Thank you with all my heart, and you would write your message on the back. Isn't that fun? And that's a standard, yeah, it's a standard size card. Very pretty, and this is done in embossing. Lovely card. Very, very nice. All right, this next one is done this way, and it's a wreath in yellows and soft succulent and grays. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Very pretty card. And this is a raised panel, and look what you do with a little bit of pattern. This pattern offset a little bit, this pattern over here. It's just beautiful, beautifully done. I just love things with lots of layers on them. They're so pretty. Now this one is a bear, and I think this is a swap that we made that was Kathy Hansen's. I think we did that, and we made the swap there and wishing you a season of hope and light, all is merry and bright. And a simple little card, and yet just stunningly beautiful. Very fun. Thank you, Kathy. Let's see, this one is birthday wishes, and this might have been part of a monochromatic group we did. I'm not positive. This looks like, oh, I see what happened. She forgot to take the paper off of the dimensional piece in the back here. Oh, well, I can do that later. It says happy birthday, and it's going to stick down right there. And how simple is that? And yet this paper, and it looks to me like she might have done that with a blending brush. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. In person, it's even prettier. I'm sure that it shows up on camera. And just a simple little layers in the back. Very, very nice. I love things like this because it's a real inspiration that you don't have to do a lot of fussy stuff. I mean, this is just gorgeous, just the way it is. Very pretty card. Thank you. Now this one, I think, this one's got an envelope attached to it. It says handcrafted. Oh, I think this is from somebody on my team, Darlene Newcomb. And I want to watch this. Isn't that fun? And then this opens up further, and it's got this decoration on the inside. I may have to give this one a try just to show how to make it. Isn't that fun? Very, very fun card, and I'm almost positive that was Darlene Newcomb. Thank you, Darlene. Just a lovely card. Now this one I don't recognize, so maybe from a subscriber or oh, she sent it to Puccini. Puccini the cat. And so she put a little bit of gray on him. Isn't that cute? Twyla. Oh, I know. This is Twyla White. She's a subscriber, and it's just a fun little card. Very fun. Thank you, Twyla. This one is from Wanda Williams, and you know me so well. You know me so well. Isn't that fun? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Using some of that gnome paper for the holidays with the deer. Just really pretty. Wanda Williams, who is my upline in Stampin' Up, and Wanda is in Gastonia, North Carolina. Thank you, Wanda. Now this one, it says Phoenix, Arizona, so I'm not exactly sure who this came from. It doesn't say the name, just the area. Cheers to you. Isn't that fun? Sending you an old-fashioned birthday card, but there's no name on the envelope, so I'm not sure who it's from. But lovely little card. Isn't that fun? Thank you. All right, now let's see, what does this one say? Amy Taylor, who's part of the Denver demos, call themselves Kindred Inkers, and they're led by Terry Kaspari. And Terry's just a generous soul that helps with meetings and stuff. For instance, Amy is one that her upline resigned, and so she doesn't have an upline, but Terry just brings people in. There's no strangers in her world. And look at this, isn't that fun? Hope it's your best day ever. Happy birthday. I love this stamp set and die set. Isn't that, and very, very pretty. Just a simple piece of designer series paper, a couple of clouds, a scene. Just very nice. And Amy is now in Prescott Valley, Arizona. Okay, so this one is, it's actually a postcard. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Just clever, shiny material. Great, great fun. Very nice, thank you. Now this one is kind of a large card. This one is a 5x7. It's Merry Christmas and a snowflake and an embossed piece here. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Great fun. Look at that pop-up. Lovely card. Thank you. I just love getting these from customers and from people who watch on YouTube, and you just get all kinds of different materials. Okay, this one is a subscriber, and isn't that pretty? She did this with the designer series paper on a small card. Karen Jackson. Look at that. And then she put the shiny underneath the cutout ginkgo leaves. Oh my gosh, that's just beautiful. It says you're an inspiration. It's got all kinds of shiny papers on it. Just gorgeous. Thank you, Karen. Sorry to take so long to show some of these, but like I said, I've been busy doing other kinds of cards, and so hadn't done anything with swaps for a while. This is from somebody on my team, Lori Mantovi, and Lori lives in Staten Island, New York. And this one says, life is better with friends like you. Isn't that fun? With some leaves on the inside. And she made this paper look like shabby chic and old, like a tea dye. And she colored that and stamped some words on it across the flowers. What a lovely way to use that paper, because that was a cutout there. So Lori Mantovi in Staten Island, New York. Thank you, Lori. That's a lovely card. Let's see. Here's another winter one. from Judy Harmon, and it's got these cute little penguins and Christmas trees. That might actually be washi tape. And some texture and some designer series paper. Isn't that fun? And so this one is a subscriber, and Judy sends me cards quite often. She's in Newberry, South Carolina, and they're just great fun. Thank you so much, Judy. I appreciate getting those from you. All right, so this one is from someone on my team. Oh, look at that. It's a wobble. And so this is an igloo with a little penguin. It says Happy New Year. And then this snowflake on the inside and a sentiment. Lori Forbes, who is here in Colorado, in Arvada, Colorado, and she is on my team. Thank you, Lori. That's just a great fun thing. I forget about the wobble sometimes, and it just adds something so nice to the card. That's great fun. Thank you, Lori. Okay, so let's see. This one is from Lucinda V Costan. Isn't that pretty? This is a more recent one. I can tell because of the paper here, and this stamp set was in the January catalog, and it says Love Here, cut out, die cut, and then this cute little pattern of this paper across here, envelope and the hearts. Happy Valentine's Day. Isn't that beautiful? Lucinda always does such a fabulous job on her cards. This is just gorgeous. Thank you, Lucinda. Lucinda is on my team, and she manages the SWAPS for my team, and has brought us all kinds of resources. She's a treasure on my team. So Lucinda V Costan. Thank you, Lucinda. It's lovely. All right, this next one is from another member of my team. This must have been around Valentine's. Her name is Leone Castro, and Leone is from Panorama City, California. And she does absolutely a stunning job. Look at that beautiful texture on the back, leaves, the heart, thread. Oh, it's just beautiful. And then on the inside, you are loved today and always, and a scalloped heart, and then yet another heart cut out down here, showing some of this beautiful iridescent paper to show through here with a bow. Oh, Leone, that's just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful card. Leone Castro, Panorama City, California. Next one after that is Meg Scalaron, and Meg is from Pittsfield, Massachusetts. And look at that. Isn't that fun? Now, this is a set I didn't get, but looking at this, I should have. That's just great. With this sundae on here with the cherry on top, it says, Be My Valentine. You're the cherry on top. Isn't that just darling? Absolutely a lovely card. Thank you so much, Meg. And she put a little glittery heart here on the front of her envelope. Just a lovely, lovely card. And Meg is on my team. Thank you, Meg. It's just a great little card. Let's see. This one is from Judy Young. Judy's in Evanston, Wyoming, and she is on my team. And she sent along this little card stand for the card. And let's see. Oh, I see. This is a cutout. It says, Hello, friend. It's got this cute little bluebird on here and some rhinestones. And then when you open it up on the inside, it's got all different kinds of things. A lovely sentiment, a die cut. The bird comes from the outside to the inside. And another little saying over here. Who wouldn't love to get that as a card? Thank you, Judy. That is just great. And she sent along a little stand so that one could stand it up. Isn't that fun? Thank you, Judy. Judy's on my team as well, and again in Evanston, Wyoming. Well, I think I am going to stop there and bring some of these back so you can see them. And I will continue on. This, I think, is going to go up on Friday, and I haven't put a dent in the number of swaps I have here. So I will be doing a series of videos over the next couple of days until I get all of these swaps shown to people. I mean, there's so many pretty ones here. Oh my goodness, they're just gorgeous. And Christmas themes and spring themes and other beautiful. I'm just really struck by that one. And again, that was a subscriber, Karen Jackson. Just a beautiful card, just beautiful. And here's one from Wanda, my upline, and the Puccini card. And there's just a ton of them here. I can't even bring them all out to show you, but I'm going to stop there, and then I will continue on with another video in another day until I get through all of these swaps. And I like showing the swaps, and many of you tell me that you take screenshots like crazy trying to figure out what people have done and then use it for inspiration for your own cards, and I think that's wonderful. So thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel today. I do so appreciate it. And if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, well, I'd love to be your demonstrator, or you could join my team. It's always a good time to join Stampin' Up! And you start out with a 20% discount, and now your first minimum wouldn't be until August or September. You have a full quarter, so it's July, August, September that you would have in order to meet your first minimum. So it's quite a long time. So thanks again for stopping by. I do a prize draw once a month, and you get yourself in the drawing by putting an order of any size on my store, lbedinger.stampinup.net. You can get to it through my blog, www.inkingenuity.com. And I do have my first online card class from a long time up on my blog, and it's set to cut off, I think, May 15th, and then the packages would go out towards the end of the month. Check it out. So thanks again for stopping by, and I will be back probably tomorrow with some more swaps. Thanks and goodbye.